What's up, everybody? CARMENTARY? Not really. It's a car weather report. Maybe this will be a new video style. I'm gonna give you a quick update on the weather situation in Hokkaido. Early season, everybody is waiting for snow. The tension is high. The ski resorts are getting nervous. It's that time of year. We have just gotten hit with a really intense storm from earlier today, like a couple hours ago. It is now 2:42 in the afternoon, and I think just before noon I started to hear, well, it started raining, and then the winds just like, they went on a tear, blowing stuff around, like strong typhoon kind of style winds here. I did not expect that. The temperature though is a little high right now here at my elevation, 10 degrees. So that means up at the top of Sapporo Kokusai, our local resort, at 1,000 meters elevation, it's still not going to be in the minus. It's going to be plus. It's probably raining up there as well, or some kind of wet, very heavy snow at best. Now, looks like we've got a couple days after this of sort of similar temperatures, not really getting that cold, not that much precipitation scheduled. But the 10-day forecast is showing the temperature dropping off a cliff from around the 25th of this month. So right around Thanksgiving, it looks like the temperatures are gonna like take a nice dive. And it was showing like -7 degrees Celsius up at the mountain, -7, -5, somewhere in there, which is like prime powder snow temperature. For Hokkaido, between like -4 to like -8, 9 is the best. That's like the temperature, that temperature with northwesterly wind just equals snow. Like, it's gonna get black. Now, if the wind comes from a very different, weird direction, it might not mean snow, but it will usually mean warmer temperatures. The winds that come from the south or from the east are generally kind of a southerly storm system that is not really so great for this part of Hokkaido. So that's what we look for. -5 to -7 sounds great. Winds coming from the west or northwest, awesome. I'm thinking Thanksgiving is going to be a big storm, a big dump. It looks like a couple days too. It's like 25th, 26th, 27th. All had snow marks on the weather report. Sounds good to me. At this point, you know, the resort keeps updating their opening schedule each day. They're like, sorry, tomorrow we don't have enough snow. And they go through the whole thing. I'm guessing, I don't know, my personal feeling looking at that weather report, yeah, if it really only starts snowing on the 25th, it's gonna be like a couple days after that, like some opening on the 27th, maybe on that Monday. Now, last season, we were not able to open until the 2nd of December, and that was a very late opening. So I don't know, this year I think it's going to be a little earlier than that, but not a whole lot earlier. Somewhere in the same vicinity, maybe a couple days soon. So that's my predictions for the opening of Sapporo Kokusai, for Rusutsu, Niseko, and other areas. Now, last week when we got our first real kind of snowstorm, last Saturday, the 11th, when I was out in Niseko, I did a little Niseko snow report. They got like 30 centimeters overnight, and then the next day I think they got like another 30, and the locals were out hiking up the ski resort, you know, getting some first tracks of the season. People were pulling out their snowmobiles and running around in the fields. You know, it was like a little kickoff party for winter in Niseko. So there was a lot of Instagram jealousy going on, you know what I'm saying? People were like, oh man, look at him out there snowboarding already. Yeah, that's good. That's great, man. And that proves that it was a very strong, you know, a true winter storm cycle. because when Niseko gets that much snow, it means those winds are coming directly from the west. Winds gotta really hit from the west, northwest, and boom, you're gonna see that cold air coming off the Sea of Japan, hitting those mountains, and bingo! A lot of snow in Niseko. So that was great. Great kickoff, got everybody really excited, and man, I saw people who were changing their car tires that night in Niseko as it was snowing. They're like, oh, shit! I didn't see this in the forecast. These storms do tend to sort of just, well, I don't know. I guess if you looked really, really carefully at a variety of reports and really kept your eye on things like windy, where they show you the wind speeds and what the wind is really doing, then you'll have a better idea of the weather. The general simple, rain mark, snow mark, temperature, like the generic weather report is really not enough information to really understand how a storm is gonna really develop and impact. So I will be doing my best this winter to study more on the weather and try to bring you some more regular updated reports, because it seems like people enjoy the snow reports. So maybe maybe I have a future. Maybe that'll be my retirement job. Someday I can just sit back, do the weather. I can be a weatherman. Yes, I love it. All right, folks, that's it for today's weather report. It looks like a slightly later than normal start to the season, but it could be a strong one. If that storm coming on Thanksgiving really steps it up, we could be looking at a powder-filled opening, at least on this western side of Hokkaido. All right, I'll keep you updated with more. Stay safe.